that way.
You ever had to get away from the boys? One of any close calls, like you all getting out of there?
Yeah, exactly. It definitely had that. Actually, it was Hercules, California, Hercules bank robbery. Me and Kilo came out the bank, and well, as soon as we came out the bank, the police. It was actually a police officer pulling up into the bank parking lot, or he was actually getting out the car. What it was, but he wasn't there for a bank robbery. It was like he was going to the bank, like he was getting out the car. Right. We was coming out of the bank. So when we came out the bank and I seen the police officer, like I instantly whipped out, like, oh. And when I did that, he kind of like fell behind his car, like he didn't even know what was going on. Like, what the fuck is going on? Right. And we ran across. It was a shopping mall where they had Safeway and all that shit in Hercules. Then it was a street called Crunchy Run. You run right across the street. It was a big condo complex. So me and Kilo ran across the street, and when the condo complex, that's where the car was at. So this condo complex was one way in, one way out. So we ran down the hill to the stairs, but the exit, you had to go like this and come back out. So we jump in the car. So now I got Kilo. I'm telling him to get down. So now I'm in the car, and I'm driving the car out the complex, which is one way. So when I'm coming out, now the police is coming in. He got his lights on and everything. Well, I'm in a stolen car. So he get about right here, and he slow down, and he look over at me. I'm driving. I'm trying to
hella regular
right past him. He look over at me. He kind of slow down, like, but he don't know.
Sure, yeah.
And then he kept going and shot into the condo complex. So now I'm coming out of the condo complex.
You out of there?
I'm out of there. I get to the light to leave Hercules.
Right.
But it's a red light. I'm panicking though. I'm gotta go. So I go on the side of the cars and kind of like creep into the traffic a little bit, look both ways, and ran the light.
Right.
So instead of going Hercules 80 to go out the regular way to 80, I busted up the right and went up to 4. I went up to 4 and went up into Martinez. So we get up into Martinez. We jumped out. We went to a hotel, one of the first hotels we seen in Martinez, and went and got a room. We went and got a room and shit. So it was crazy because we went and got a room. So I called my homeboy. To send us a ride. So he had sent his girl. So she pull up as a white girl. She pull up in a fucking Delta with rims on it, right, and pick us up. So we stuffed her. We hid the money in the trunk. We get in the car. This is a D-boy car with a white girl, blonde, driving. We get right on the freeway, and how about this motherfucker ran out of gas in the fast lane? We in a fast lane, so we had to pull over like this in the middle of the freeway. We're like, oh no, this didn't just happen. And we just robbed a bank like 45 minutes ago in Hercules. We somewhere in Martinez trying to get on the freeway, and the car runs out of gas. Like, what the fuck is going on? So we in the middle. So now Highway Patrol pulls up behind us, mind you. 45 minutes after a bank robbery, pulls up behind us. 2 black dudes in a car, a white girl driving. He comes, she gets out. I was like, get out the car. So she gets back there, like, I ran out of gas. So he didn't ever walk all the way up and look in.
What?
She gets in the car with him and leaves.
I took her to get gas.
Took her to get gas.
Damn.
Pulled her back up behind her. Let her out, waited for her to put the gas in, get in, start the car. Pull it off.
Manny, that's
smooth criminal right there.
Actually, that story in my book too. My book, I did. We was scared to death.
What's the name of your book? Hold on.
Oh yeah, it's coming out.
Okay.
Matter of fact, my book should be released hopefully by my birthday, which is in January.
Released in January.
Yeah.
And the movie's coming soon too.
Yeah, the movie actually they the company they just did. I just signed my rights. I just did my life rights for the movie and the book. So they just bought the life rights and the book rights to do the movie off of. So within a year and a half, my movie should be in production. A-list film. We got A-list producers, everything. So it's a